Hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with my empties. I know I do mine late in the month, but I do stop putting empties into this box at the last day of the month. So anything past July 31st doesn't go in here. It goes in a bag to wait to be talked about later. So as always, I do my makeup first and then I go into everything else in here. So let's get started. I was initially worried that I was not gonna have anything, and then I finished everything in the last couple of days. Like the last week I finished a bunch of stuff. All right, so I finished some lashes actually. These are the Lily lashes. I got these through BoxyCharm. They are the style of Gaia. Honestly, I didn't love them. I only use lashes like 4 or 5 times because I hate resticking them on my face. They feel kind of gross because they go right by my eye. You know, most products you could sanitize it in some way. It's the same reason why I don't really love pot eyeliner, like in little pots, not like the pot. But also the reason I finally gave up on these is because I got like a glitter eyeliner all up in them. So I was like, I don't want to try to clean that out. I don't really love them anyway. So these are done. Let's see. I have 2 concealers this month. I have the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio. I mostly use this up to mix into my foundations, plus I did use it under my eyes. It's a pretty dang good concealer, honestly, but I'm trying to go cruelty free, so I would not repurchase this. And I have the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. Now it's in a doe foot, like little tube instead of this, which I think is hopefully better for it. I don't know if it's still as thick as it is in here, because if it's still this thick, it's probably bad packaging, but I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase this because I think it's really, really thick, just too thick for my taste. Like, I remember getting a sample of this and loving it, and for whatever, maybe it was just some good skin days or what, I don't know. So it didn't end up really working out for me. This I wish I could get again, you know, in the scent. You can still get the product. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Cherry Scented. This is when they came out with the Naked Cherry. But I actually really enjoyed the scent of this. I love this product. I buy it. I'll usually buy like this size or get my hands on some minis like this. I have a couple of these. And when they do either the 2-for-1 package, when you can buy like 2 of them for the price of like either 1 or 1.5, like there's a good discount on it, I buy the big 2 in like a holiday season, or when they change packaging and you can get them for half off, I buy a couple of them then. But I only have a couple of minis right now, but this is a really good, not moisturizer, a really good facial mist if you have oily skin. There is alcohol in it, but honestly, alcohol is what keeps you from glowing up a storm. Normally, I'm sweating right through everything right now, so I'm pretty damn dewy. Here's something I wouldn't buy again. It is the Sephora Colorful Cheek Ink Gel. I'm going cruelty-free. Their brand's not cruelty-free. And I know a lot of people really didn't like this when they got it in their Sephora Play boxes a couple of years ago, because I got this through that when I was subbed to it. The problem is everybody was using it wrong. I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, but just in case, I'll tell you how to use it. What you do is you squirt a little bit, you only need a little bit, onto like, not your hand because you're going to stain your hand, but you squirt it onto something like this, like just some plastic thing that you don't have to touch. And then you dab it with a stipple brush, and then you dab it on your cheeks and you will get plenty of color. The stipple brush is the only way it works though. You try it with your finger or you try it with a sponge. For some reason it doesn't agree with the formula. I don't know if like your fingers and the sponge are absorbing it, but for some reason the brush isn't, or what. But that's the only way you're gonna get pigment out of it. And this packs a punch when you use it right. So I'd seen somebody say that, and then I tried it and realized, okay, yeah, actually that's the right way to use it. But as you can see, it took me a while to go through it because I was using it that way. I did finally finish it up. I'm very done with it now. Because it's a very bright pink, and those are not the blushes that I'm panning right now. So it was kind of obnoxious for me. This I did love, and it's kind of my, you know, I don't mind as much dipping back into this because I love the brush, or the not brush, I'll show you in a minute. This is the Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. So this is one of those like pizza cutter liners. For whatever reason, this is the only thing I can make a decent wing with, honestly. That's not like eyeshadow. I can do it with eyeshadow, but I can't do it with gel liner. I can't do it with a pen very well. Like some days it'll go fine and other days it won't. I got about an 80 to 85% success rate, which is really good for me. I have hooded eyelids. I do have some lines right here. So getting a good wing is really, really hard. I would straight up repurchase this because this originally came in a BoxyCharm, but I didn't get it, so I bought it from somebody new on Poshmark. I would straight up buy this for full price because that's how good it is. I have a lot of eyeliner right now, so I don't need to necessarily do that. But maybe next year, or if it pops up like in an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty thing, I'll snatch it up for sure then. But otherwise, I would straight up pay full price for that. Let's see. I have a mascara. This also came in BoxyCharm because that's the only way I get full-size mascaras of the higher end variety. This is also Butter London. This is the Power Up mascara. It's been open for like 3.5 months, so I'm done using it. I have very sensitive eyes. I have to be careful what I use on them or how long I use something on them too. That's why I'm kind of picky about using stuff on my eyes. But it was fine. I wouldn't purchase it because it's a $20 mascara and it's nothing amazing that I couldn't get out of the drugstore. So I mean, CoverGirl is cruelty-free and makes amazing mascara, so I don't really need to look too high-end to get a good mascara. This was the Brow Food Clear Brow Gel. I don't know why I get a hold of anything else but Anastasia because nothing else really works long-term for me. Like, I'm using an Anastasia Mini right now, and my brows are nice and crunchy. I know most people hate that, but I grew up using hairspray in my eyebrows, guys. Anastasia's got nothing on that. And if you get caught in rain, it doesn't leak into your eyes and make them burn. Straight up, I've done that a million times. Like, that's how old I am. I'm old enough to be out there before brow gel was really a thing. Like, when I started getting back into makeup in about 2013 and found out that brow gel was like a thing, I was like, hell yes. I don't have to use hairspray in my brows anymore because I have really thick, stick straight out brows. Like, I call them angry grandpa brows because they remind me of like the big bushy grandpa brows. Now they are shaped like this. Like, this is just how they grow now because I waxed them for years and then I stopped because I stopped caring. So if I could get them to match a little bit more naturally, that would be great. But they're cousins, not sisters. Anyways, I was talking about brow gel. Yeah, this didn't hold them as well as it should. The Anastasia one does, and the NYX Clear Brow Gel is pretty good, and if I don't feel like spending Anastasia prices, I can get away with that one, but it's not perfect. The Anastasia one is perfect, it's just expensive. So it just depends on which one I want. Either way, I would not seek this out again. I think I got this on a swap or something, I don't know. I didn't pay for it. Let's see, I have an eyeshadow. This is from my Bad Habit palette in Koi. It was just a matte cream shade. I didn't count that for my monetary totals, but I threw it in here to show that, yes, I finished an eyeshadow. This was the teeny tiny mini of the MAC Fix Plus that I got in the Ulta order at one point, but I used it up. I really like MAC Fix Plus. That's one of the things that's going to hurt me to give up to go cruelty-free, but it is what it is. MAC, please go back to being cruelty-free and I will buy your shit again and again. And I have some samples. Let's see. What are you? Oh, I know what you are because I kept the rest of it just so I would know. This is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer in 03 Fondant, which was a pretty good match for me. 02 would have been better, but 03 was pretty good. This was actually a really nice concealer, but unfortunately I can't buy it. But it did like stay under my eyes and didn't crease too badly or anything like that. Here is the Skin 79 Super BB Cream. This was really gray toned. I did not enjoy it. I've mentioned before many times that I love this. I have both a full size and a couple of travel sizes. The Becca First Light Priming Filter. I can't use it this time of year, which I've realized after putting it in a rolling project pan because I'm stupid. So I ended up having to basically give up on that product because it just wouldn't hold up to this kind of heat. But once it gets a little bit cooler, this is something I really love to use. And its sister product, the Backlight Priming Filter, is a little too glowy for me and just doesn't hold on to foundation for me. The other one does though, but for whatever reason this one doesn't. So I prefer the First Light. A lot of people prefer the Backlight. Just get yourself some samples of both and figure out which ones work for you. But usually one works for somebody. They also have like a straight up matte primer that I've never tried before. And finally, I have this, and then I will get into the box. This is the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. This color was straight up orange on me, so I had to take it right back off, and it was the lightest color on the sheet. But this is cashmere, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 7 shades down from the lightest. I would probably need linen or maybe ivory, like the first 2 on here. So that sure did not work for me. And now into the treasure trove. First, I have something for my husband, actually. This is the Garnier Whole Blends Manoi Oil and Orange Blossom Revitalizing Conditioner. He loves this Whole Blends brand, but I guess I'm gonna have to find him something new. He likes it because the conditioner lathers really well in his hair, so if y'all have any good lathering conditioners, maybe we'll try like the no shampoo method, the no poo method, which I hate saying because it sounds stupid. And get one of those cleansing conditioners because I know I can get those from a lot of cruelty-free brands and see how that works on him. But we got a lot of backstock shampoo and conditioners from when I was couponing constantly, so it's gonna be a while, but I'll probably try something like that with his hair once we start actually needing to buy stuff. That was sticky. I have, I think, 2 Zany Laney sprays in here. Yeah, I have 2. And I have to repurchase both of them on my next order. This is Burden with Glorious Purpose. This is the Loki-based scent that I helped them create. It is cinnamon, amber, and ice. My idea was to get both the ice and frostiness of his frost giant nature plus the fieriness of the chaos god himself. And I think it really works for that. It kind of smells like, you know, cinnamon red hots, but I actually really love it. My husband hates it because he hates all cinnamon scents, but this is one that I keep in my personal areas, and I did manage to use this up. They don't sell this big size anymore. They only sell these sizes, but I really wish I could get this in a big size again. This one is actually one of Brian's favorite scents. It's Barb Black Cherry, Raspberry, Vanilla, and Honeysuckle. This is based off of Barbara from Stranger Things. He loves this. I actually really like it too, so I definitely need to make sure to get another one of those soon. But I will be reordering both scents. Here we have the Jane Carter Solutions Curls to Go Weightless Leave-In. This was alright. Not something I would necessarily seek out again because I can really only use it when I let my hair curl, and I want something that I can probably use either to curl or let it go straight, but it's good for what it was, and I do have another hanging around. So we have the Purity Made Simple Cleanser from Philosophy. This was actually really nice. Philosophy isn't cruelty-free. I do think I have another one of these though. I might get rid of it, I'm not sure. Another Zany Laney product. This is a body scrub called Hell in High Heels. This is based off of one of the characters in Doctor Who. River Song. Yeah, that's who it is. But I can't read the scent notes anymore because I destroyed the packaging. They lay a plastic over the packaging now so that this doesn't happen, but I got it wet and it ran. But I'll have to insert the notes here. But let me see if I can smell it. Okay, this is really, really sweet. I think this might have had cotton candy in it, or maybe that was the one I used up before. Yeah, I can't read this at all. It's all gone white, but I did really enjoy this scent, and I would at least consider purchasing it again. Because not only do they have their new scents every month, they'll put another collection on sale basically every month. Like, the Marvel one is actually on sale right now, so I get a good deal on getting it again. So maybe the next time the Doctor Who collection goes on sale, I'll snatch it up. Here we have a Husk Monoi Coconut Dry Shampoo. I really loved this. I would repurchase this because Husk is cruelty-free to my understanding. Here we have an Eliza Vecca Special Ample Witch Piggy Hell Pour product. I used this as an essence, and I did a lot of research on this, and I'm 90% sure Eliza Vecca is cruelty-free. Technically, all Korean products are cruelty-free because in Korea, they don't test on animals. But if they sell in China, there you have to test the finished product on animals. That's where companies like Wet n Wild have gotten in trouble recently. But as far as I can tell, they don't sell in China. So I don't know if I would necessarily get this again, but they do make a lot of good products. I got this from 0.8 liter to test. This I would not get again because I did find a cruelty-free dry dandruff shampoo that I like, so I can do a review on that or something if you'd like, because I had to hunt my ass off to find one. Like, there's just not a lot of literature out there about it. But this is from the Dollar Tree. It's based off of the Neutrogena Tea Gel Shampoo. This is the Assured Tea Plus Gel Shampoo. I think this lost effectiveness at some point because it didn't really do crap for me after a while. Like, if I washed my hair and then like a day later, my scalp would be itchy again. The stuff I'm using now, it's something by the brand Jason. I cannot remember the exact name of it. But it's great. And it's one of the reasons why I kind of want to do a review on it is you have to kind of work it into your hair. You can't just slap it on because it has no lather to it. But I wouldn't purchase this again even if I wasn't cruelty free because it just wasn't that good. Here we have some Pond's Original Fresh Moisture Clean Towelettes. Pond's, please go cruelty free so that I can buy you again because these were some of my favorites, but I can't buy you now. Let's see. Biore Baking Soda Acne Scrub. This is another thing that I would buy, but Biore is not cruelty free. It was really nice though. Boom Boom Cream. Y'all know I love this from Sol de Janeiro. I have another of these little minis. And I think for the like November 20% off sale, whenever that is in Sephora, I will probably pick up either a full size or see if they have another holiday kit. But if they don't have another holiday kit, I'll just buy a full size and have it. I want to go through a few more full size of my lotions though. Here's the Dollar Shave Club Hydrating Body Cleanser. They are cruelty free. I believe they are now owned by a parent company who isn't, so if that's not cool with you, that's okay. I continue to support brands that are cruelty free even if they have a parent company because I hope that brands learn that we want more cruelty free products. But this is the Hydrating Body Cleanser in Calming and Amber and Lavender. I liked the formula. I was not a huge fan of the scent. I'm not a lavender person. They have like a mint and cedarwood one that I really want to try though. But otherwise this was really good. Just not a super duper fan of the scent. Like it had a good lather to it and everything. Here we have the Dry Bar Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. This only helps detangle my hair, so I would not seek that out. I want something that moisturizes and detangles at the same time. I got this from a hotel, so I can't get this again, but it's the Rio Citrus Mint Shampoo and Conditioner. I loved the scent, that's why I took them, but can't get it again, so it doesn't matter. Here we have the No. 7 Early Defense Glow Activating Serum. I didn't see much from this, so I would not seek that out again. Oh, this was a beast to finish. The Lorga Laboratories Smoothing Radiance Mask. I was using this after I would use like really deep cleansing like clay masks to like soothe my face a little bit afterwards. This was still really heavy, even for something like that, so I would not seek this out again. Not for me. Here's my Pore Broken Moroccan oil treatment. I had to transfer this to another bottle to use what I could because I knocked it off. Either I or my cat knocked it off of my counter, but I did really like this. I might seek it out again, but I have a full-sized hair oil that I need to use up, so it won't be a while. Here we have the Bobbi Brown Extra Repair Moisturizing Balm. Too thick for me, didn't really care for it, but I had it, so I used it up. Some Dollar Shave Club razors. I basically have a pack of these every month, and I do repurchase them because even though the prices have gone up slightly, they're still way cheaper than buying anything in the drugstore. So yeah. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Toner. And I did really like this, but we all know the issue with Wet n Wild at this point. What I plan to do is eventually buy a different rose toner and from a different brand. Does Mario Badescu have one? I don't know. And I'm going to keep this bottle because this has an amazing sprayer on it and it looks really pretty. And I'm just going to dump it in here and keep using it, and I'm sure it will be the exact same stuff for probably a lot cheaper because this little bottle was $7.99 and I go through it in like a month. So yeah. Alright. Okay, I have 2 more things and then masks and samples and we are done. So I have the Clinique Moisture Surge lotion. Clinique's not cruelty free, wouldn't buy it again. I did like it though. Clinique, you're another one that I wish you would go cruelty free because then I would buy a lot of your products because I do really like them. This was something from another hotel, the Aromatherapy Associates Balanced Body Lotion. I did not love this, but I used it up because I took it, so I had it. Let's do our masks real quick. Let's see. What is a mask and what isn't? Okay, I got one. Here we have the charcoal bubble sheet mask from a Kmart. This was fine, but I think they don't really have Kmarts here in America anymore. I guess they still have them in Australia because a friend of mine sent this to me. Here is the Saturday Skin Cotton Cloud Probiotic Power Mask. This was really nice. I got this with my BoxyCharm points. I actually just got another one, but it's $6 for just one mask. It's a little expensive for what it is, but it was nice. If it keeps popping up on BoxyCharm's Charm website, I'll keep getting it through that, but I don't know if I'll pay for it. Here's the Leaders Daily Wonders Pore Gone Good Pore Refining Mask. I actually really like these masks, but Leaders isn't cruelty free, so can't get it again. Here is the Holika Holika 3-step nose cleansing mask. Like, it's just 3 steps to get all the gunk out of your nose, but none of it. There is the one step that is like the pore strip, but it also has like soothing stuff with it too. I do really like it. I just forget to use these things, so I probably wouldn't get another one. I'm not sure about Holika Holika's cruelty-free status. I would have to look that up. Here we have a Sue AE Unicorn Glow hologram mask. They are cruelty-free, and they're like $2.50 a piece, so they're fine. This will make you look like the Tin Man, though, so be prepared to scare your dog, because I scared mine. But it does give you a good boost of moisture, and it's pretty cheap, so I definitely recommend that. If you go to your Walmart, Sue AE has a bunch of different masks. Just go in there and pick out what you like. This is actually an eye mask that I had lying around. It is the Grace and Stella eye gels. They were fine, but I saw that they were actually expiring last month, so I made sure to use them. They are one of those that will fall down your face. The Wander Beauty Gold eye mask, those are the ones that you can like literally look down and they won't fall off your face. I love those. Like, if I'm gonna go and spend money on something like that, those are the ones I'm gonna buy. They're all kind of expensive, but if they'll actually stay on my freaking face, I'll pay the price. I actually have 2 Glam Glow bubble sheet masks. I have a lot of these because I swapped for a lot of them on the My Subscription Addiction swap site, but I would never pay full price for these. I don't think Glam Glow is cruelty free anyway, so probably couldn't buy them anyway. I'm not sure on that, but I don't think they are. I don't see like a leaping bunny back here, so I'm thinking they're not, but whatever. I do really like them. My face was really cleaned out after I use them. Like, it's a black mask and it puffs up a bunch of bubbles and cleans out your face really well. I still have like 4 or 5 of these, so they're going to be coming up in more months, but I would never purchase them anyway because they're $9 a mask, but they're also not cruelty free, which saddens me. And now I have a Manifit Mugwort Astringent and Pore Care Mask. I did like this. I have no idea about their cruelty-free status though, but these are also like, I think $2 to buy. So if they are cruelty-free, I would definitely buy more. And here we have a Mally System Snake Ultra Hydrating Essence Mask. I don't think you can get this anymore because it was really hard to find a price on this. But it was all right, and it was really cheap. So if I could get it again, I might, but it's really a pain in the butt to find. 2, 3. I have 4 samples here, and I think I counted the eye mask as a sample as well, because I know I used up 5. You know, here's an Olay Daily Facials, one of those like little cloths that you use to wash your face. I love these. Olay, please go cruelty free as well. But I used up like a one-time use one of that. We have the Tarte Deep Dive Makeup Removing Gel Cleanser. This was fine, but I don't like to pay a lot for cleansers for the most part because you wash most of it down the drain. Like, a nice acne one for me is usually the way to go. Yada Cosmetics, who is cruelty-free as far as I can tell, makes a really good bubble cleanser that's only like $15 to $18 depending on where you get it. You can get it a little bit cheaper on Amazon. And you're still buying it like from Yada, so I don't know why it's cheaper, but whatever. But yeah, it's not that expensive for a cleanser, and it actually really does keep my face clear. So anyways, here is a Votivo Aromatic Moisturizing Lotion. Didn't really care for the smell of this. And we have a Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream, which I do like, but not cruelty free. So, did I hit my total this month? Because I'm trying to use up $4,000 of product this year. Everything included, makeup samples, sheet masks, everything. And I did hit it this month. I will insert the total here. And if you want like full breakdown, you wait till the end of the video. But I just barely hit it. Like I was I think at like 354 or something, if I remember incorrectly. Probably not, but maybe. But yeah, those last like 5 days of the month, I started finishing stuff off. Like everything started dropping off. Because at first I was like, I've not finished anything. I can't even do a video. I finished so little stuff. But I managed to get through it. And so far, this into August, I'm doing okay. Like I just finished a big moisturizer, so that helped a lot. But we'll see how the month of August goes. Anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!